Kafunda. UG Kafunda.
Okay, the show, what we really want people to focus on, the show is going to be an experience, right? It's more than just a concert. It's more than just food vendors. It's really an experience. I'll let Chris talk more about the detail of what the experience will look like.
So, as Daniel said, and this is what we realized basically. Everybody was talking about the concert artists and all that. We told them, look, it's great. They're a good part of the show, but we're setting up, for example, an experiential area where on some days we're starting a lot earlier for a lot of people to come and really take part in the experiences, share and create some unforgettable memories with their peers and friends and so on. So the terminal for us is a lot more than just a music show. It's a place where people will connect and, as I said, create some memories, that will last hopefully forever.
Okay, thank you so much. Then the next question is, tell us why of all countries, why Uganda?
Well, this guy fell in love with Uganda. He did work here, so he actually convinced me after the last one we did in Nairobi. For him, the natural progression was Kampala. He's like, listen, hey, we need to take this to Kampala. And what we've seen is, we've seen the industry here grow substantially. So we see there's an appetite for consuming a lot of entertainment. And then we saw the opportunity that, okay, there's appetite, but the market is mature enough to be able to absorb new things. It's going to be more innovative. So with that, and what we present as terminal, and the experience we wanted to bring on board, Kampala became a natural place to do it, because we see a lot of events going on here. So we think it's a good place to really bring the terminal and for them to see what we can do or not.
Okay, thank you so much. The next question. We have 10 artists, right?
Yep.
10 artists coming to Uganda. And I think all of them would have supposed to be new to Uganda. How can you assure Ugandans that these are way to join Ugandans 1%?
Well, I'll take that. The interesting thing is they might look new, but they're not. We went up yesterday. On the way there, we had sugarcane 3 times. We walked into the shopping mall. We had sugarcane 2 times. Whilst we were waiting in the bank, we had sugarcane again. So one of the key artists is Camidoh, who is the guy who sang the song Sugarcane. Yeah, Levis is an artist that the minute we announced that he was performing, the feedback has been crazy. So what I would say is, and even Shasha is a BET award-winning performer. People know the songs, they just don't know who's behind the songs. And for us, it's more about bringing the artists that people love, but they just don't know who they are. So they might not know the names, but these are all artists that they know and love. And Mario as well is very well known. And I can tell you, almost everyone I said to when I said Mario from Tanzania, they're like, who? Then you play 1 song, 2 songs, 3 songs, 4 songs, 5 songs. They're like, oh, we know him. So it's just, we're not the conventional promoter. We will not come with an obvious artist. Like, we could have got Burna Boy, Wizkid, but that's what you expect. What we're saying is we want things to be slightly different. We're daring, we're adventurous, and also we want to create a platform where maybe artists that don't get that kind of exposure every day will also get the opportunity to do that. But like I said, most of the artists are known, they just don't know they know them. That's the
Okay, thank you so much. Maybe let's get reactions from my fellow journalists. Let me start with you.
My name is Des Walugembe. I work with Spark TV. First, we have a scenario in Uganda where, okay, the artist may appear, but in most cases.
So what's the first question again?
Artists are from
Artists gonna be here for real? Yes. Okay.
they appear, they come, but they never perform because of money issues.
That's a very expensive process if they don't perform. But no, I mean, what I can assure you is I've been promoting events across 3 continents over the last 20 years. The artists that we'll deal with, whether they're well known or not, we normally tend to deal with the management and the agency directly. We've built a name and a reputation because we always deliver. So if I pick up the phone and I say I want to book an artist, the first thing they're going to ask me is, where have you performed, which other artists have you used, etc., etc., etc. So that name and reputation of what we've built is what gives us access to be able to bring the artists here. If we don't conclude and deliver what we promised the artists, because don't forget, for me, the artist's reputation and name is also at stake. It's not just a promoter. If I say on my Instagram or whatever, hey, I'm performing in Kampala, and I get here and I don't perform, it's not good for them either. So what we can show is more, as far as payments and everything are concerned, we have done our part to make sure. We have a duty to make sure they perform, right? That they appear on stage. Plus, this is the first time we're doing an event in Kampala. The last thing we want is that we walk away with a negative position on who we are and what we're doing. So we can rest assured the artists that we are saying coming will be here, they will perform for sure.
I'd like to add something as well to this. I've heard these kinds of questions very often in many different countries as well. I think this is maybe an opportunity to ask the question back to you, because it's really the public also, that usually votes with their wallet, so, and that's the thing. I think what happened in certain countries is that, maybe promoters bring artists and then no one shows up, things like that, shows up and things like that. So we've done our part. We think it's going to be a very successful show, and I think people are going to remember this. So we're looking forward to this. And the artists in the drops, have confirmed their appearances, and then not only that, they keep on calling us and say, listen guys, is everything okay? Because we want to make sure that we're going to have a great show. Mario was telling us how he's going to bring, 12 or 15 people just to make sure that he has like a crazy show. So we're looking forward to this in Yalevis as well.
Okay, thank you so much. Let me start to you.